Good morning, welcome back. I'm just grabbing water as usual. Make sure you always hydrate. Mechanical Mondays, this is what we were just doing. But I think shots today were good. I wanted to set the camera up so I can look more at like what I'm doing rather than like the balls going in the pockets. Because we all know I miss anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But today was more right foot and then left foot, but I really have been trying to like take one extra step back, take an extra step forward, and come down a little bit more clean. And I don't know if it's too rigid, but what it is helping is me being more level with the ball, which I feel like it helps, but it's kind of like a weird, I feel like my body's in a weird position, but then I have to remind myself this is not a natural gain. So there's like always pros and cons to like what you do. I think a great example of that is the chin, like where your cue is underneath your chin. Like you have players range from all the way right, all the way left, outside, inside, or like perfectly center. Today was just reminding myself, I probably won't do it because it looks kind of ridiculous, but in normal drill fashion, you would want to reset, but since we're done with drills and we're gonna start having fun, we're not gonna reset, but still keep the mechanics in place, or at least try to. But what I was doing is like really trying to stay tall, looking up, doing one of these, and like trying to approach the ball nice and straight, and then maintain that nice kind of activated core while coming down. To keep the head nice and tall, to keep the skull nice and level, and then adjusting to. I know it sounds really tedious, but I think I'm in the tedious portion of mechanics. You can go through the videos. You can see on the first ones, I'm just working on like where my foots are actually placed, but now I think it's really come down to like those fine details. Yesterday I did a lot of work with how my bridge is laid. So turning the wrist a little bit was figured out yesterday. So I really feel like I can't figure out why it's going all the way around. So like here I feel like myself, I'm getting lazy. And then I remind myself when you're lazy, you have a greater opportunity to miss. So when you take the shot, don't complain. Oh, we'll chase these balls. No, I guess we don't need to chase. This would just be. Team, no chasing. We don't chase anymore. But again, sit back, relax, and just be open pool. If you see me on colors, it's just me mentally trying to stay within patterns. For the most part, again, talking through shots. The jump cue is ready. So So if we get in a awkward situation, we can always do something fun. One thing I was trying to do, and someone can, I was like leaving the cube down and then like coming kind of up to it to see where my like hand rests, and then trying to kind of play right around there, but my body feels awkward. So I don't know if it's the height or if I've got my feet misplaced or something. But again, I feel like it really helped the cube stay more level and hit it where you want to hit it. You kind of keep your arm down and then bring it up to the table rather than coming like down to it. Because you can run, I mean, you'll physically run into it on your way up. You not necessarily will run into it on your way down. If you're struggling with keeping the cube level. Oh, 8's gone, okay. I think another thing I noticed with the starting down here is kind of your more, never mind, I lost my thought, just kidding. And I worked on so many things today. Intentional feathering. I felt like my feathering was getting kind of sporadic and out of control. So I really wanted to keep it smooth. So while I was doing the water bottles today, I made sure to like really just keep the arm kind of swinging back and forth, kind of in a smooth. So there it looked, well, optics looked better, but felt like mechanics felt worse. So I don't know what to value. Because if I feel like it's gonna drain my mechanics, I'm just gonna get tired, and then later in the rack it's just gonna be worse. Yeah, so I don't know if it's worth it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, is it worth the adjustment to be more level? Who knows, right? Dr. Dave knows. hit it. So many treats. Do not. That's fun. Oof. We got overconfident. So it happens. It's a little too intense, but when something like that happens, I imagine like a car crash. So in my head, it's like huge. It's like nothing. You're just playing pool. Yeah, got a little too comfy. See, I think that my mechanics kind of got wonky. Ooh. Could have been dangerous. You go 7 first, right? Because it's a harder shot. You take harder shot first. We're doing it now. Now we don't. Now we're good. We're good now. We got 1 line, 2. 1 line, 1 table. Wait, 1 line, 2 tables. Who knows? So like this just feels. It just felt, it just feels a little off. If someone can see if like, no, do that, no, don't do that. That one was outstretched. That one, obviously, we'd grab a bridge or we'd put the extension on. That one we don't care about. This one we would care about. Man, it's so hard to tell. What, 8 ball gone? Okay, we're fine, I guess. This little guy. This little guy needs to be off the wall, and I think we're fine. So I know my table well enough. It hits here. It hits this guy because there's like debris here, like from the felt coming up. Whatever. This one's gonna be cool. I think we're gonna make this. See? Watch. Okay. Well, to each his own, right? But I knew it was gonna hit the button. I knew there was no way. Well, we'll know for next time. Okay, I felt it in my elbow, so we're okay with that one. See, like this. Felt way better. Got lucky. Fall. Lame. We're less good now. I'm gonna do one more. I feel like shots are improving, which is kind of the goal. So I will have to say, I find myself I do feel myself lost on Mondays. In terms of like the game itself. Because it's such a weird day. Like, it's not a day about missing. It's a day about everything that's not this. It's about like all here. I don't know, it always feels kind of weird coming back to like a game. Don't worry, any ball, any order, we're trying to clear the table as fast and as pretty as possible. Without scratching. But again, chit-chatting. Not paying attention. was the gnome. More. Salud. Alright, I think we got this. We're gonna do this in order. Because I just know we can, right? A little way to end the video. Come on, faster. No! We suck. Slow down. Look at that. We're just calling it from 5 now. All right, everyone. Have a good Monday.